In this video, I just want to talk about Animal Farm. Do you think that's the drip killer? It's a little intense, but you get what I'm kind of going here with this one. Everyone, happy Monday, happy Easter weekend. So, I've been thinking about this for a long time. I've been in Animal Farm since, if you remember, there was the issue with the I don't want to say exploit. Well, yeah, I guess you can say exploit, right? Where there was one individual that, or maybe a couple, whatever, bad actors that found a way to the piglets and stuff like that for the pigs, and they got a crap load of piglets, I think, because he or she was able to actually get into the contract super quickly, because Forex does like to give a time in terms of when he goes live with the Animal Farm or with anything he does. So basically, he had to pause it, redo it. I'll be honest, I think the Animal Farm in general definitely has put, I think, a bad taste in my mouth about drip. And I say that because he can only do so much. And I think with Piggy Plinko and everything that's going on with the Animal Farm, where he does get a dev fee, he does get paid, I'm just going to say honestly what I feel. And where drip, where there is no dev fee, there is anything going on, and it's more like, okay, trust the process, and Triple D will have a dev fee or a marketing fee or whatever it might be that, so essentially him and his team can get paid, which, if you're doing work, get paid, right? So do I think that the Animal Farm derailed drip? 100%. So put in the comment section if you don't think so. You think that you needed Animal Farm because drip was going to evolve and people want to move their money from drip into something else that's in the ecosystem, and Animal Farm happened. But if you think about Animal Farm happened, and then the only place you can put drip is in the drip BUSD, drip garden, which to my understanding is actually going to get moved out of the Animal Farm and into the drip UI page. So it makes more sense because it's drip related. But I think what I'm trying to say here is that he's only one man, one team, whatever. And from everything we've been hearing over the last 6 months or a year, there's definitely a resource issue, right? So I don't know if that's the person hiring the people, or that's person he does bad luck with the people he does hire, or that is just bad management in terms of the resources that do come in and managing those resources in terms of like a PM or a manager. So some of my previous jobs, right, I worked in the office industry, and I think a lot of people can attest if they're in that world. It is crazy, right? You got people responsible for the UI, people responsible for the front end, people responsible for the back end, people responsible for the, solidity, right? In this case, right? So there is a lot of aspects that go into kind of managing all this. And in Forex is that one person for, say, Animal Farm and also for drip, plus the dial stuff he's doing where he has to go ahead and he has people, he said in the last AMA with Bartertown that he had to review like 10 different, investments or 12, and he went with one of them. I mean, that all takes time, right? So, and obviously in that respect, I'm not sure how he, Forex gets paid in terms of, or how he makes money in that respect in terms of the dial. For the people that get into there and able to get pre-sales into other things that are not drip related or not Animal Farm related, or I guess they could be, but this is more of a ramble because I am sitting here thinking like, what does tomorrow hold or this week hold for drip? I don't know. And the only way to say that is I'm trying to curb my expectations for tomorrow and the date, because if you look at this price and you say, hey, who cares about price? You buy value. Man, I buy value, man, but I don't want to cash out. I ain't trying to cash out 36 cents. So I am trying to be optimistic, but also realistic, because I feel like tomorrow, I don't know what we're going to get. If you listen to Drip Coach, and man, his videos, and I'm going to do something on the dial and then the market thing, because I think they're doing really good stuff there. And I haven't really put a spile on it because honestly, there's been so much going on, I guess, in my personal life, but also me trying to get this thing up and going with YouTube again and getting drip content out there. Because I just want to be honest and say that I am super in on drip when drip is moving in terms of the community. And I think one thing we got to think for ourselves is, if this is a community token and community protocol contract, we got to be doing our things to make sure it strives, right? And either, my last video, you saw, like, I want to put my brick in. I don't know if that's, providing a wallet where we can have this BUSD in there and we can provide and pay for utility from Forex, as opposed to providing a resource to Forex that he manages. And I think a lot of people comment on my last video that they would put money into this wallet. Everyone asked me, where's the wallet? And I thought that was amazing. So thank you for that. And I don't know how I'm going to structure that. So don't worry. I am thinking, I don't know how to do that. But what I do know, with people that are doing good things right now for Drip in the community, like Drip Coach and those guys, Scott, Mike the Investor, people that are involved in like the marketing title, I think it's a really cool concept. And I'm just trying to figure what I want to do with my channel and with the community I have in order to propel Drip to something that it isn't today, right? It isn't something that you can rely on utility and stuff like that. And it sucks because it is there, right? This 1% thing is amazing that Forex came up with. Like, he is the king of the 1%. And I think we got to do a better job of, stop pointing fingers and trying to do what we can do for the community. So if this seems like a ramble, it kind of is. I didn't know how to script this one, but all I'm trying to say is I am optimistic about tomorrow, but I'm also realistic about how Forex gives out his information on the AMA or this week in terms of him giving a date for drip.draw. Do I think it's going to be on anniversary? I don't know. The 22nd of April. Honestly, I highly doubt it, because he wants to do 2 weeks of advertising and marketing, which I don't honestly think he ever needs to do. He does that, but I honestly think he does that because he needs the time to make sure he's ready. When he says 9% ready, I want to say he's probably 50% ready, right? And nothing. I'm not saying anything bad about him and his team. I just think that I think in their minds they're there, but I think when they deliver and what they deliver and the dates and the expectations is totally out, and the transparency could be better with the community. If this community token, then we got to speak our mind about how we feel about it. And honestly, I'm hoping that we continue to hold where we are today in terms of a price, which I don't think we're going to if tomorrow comes out and it's not what everyone expects it to be. And typically, I'll be honest with you, it is not typically what we expect it to be when Forex comes out with an announcement. Everyone's looking for something that's not there. And I think until we change the delivery of how he does that, you're always going to see this 50-50 in terms of the community. And I'm saying that broadly. I don't know if it's 50-50. I'm just saying that it's kind of split, right? If you look at my comments, you look at all the YouTubers' comments, people are like half in, half out, half out, half in. So if you like this video, hit that like. If you don't like it, hit that thumbs down twice. If you're not subbing, I don't know why. And I'm close to 1,000 subs, so it'd be amazing to kind of keep getting those likes and keep getting that algorithm going for me. Everyone have a good rest of your Monday. Everyone had a good Easter. See you in the next one. Peace.